Hey, what's up? I'm Steve Boyle, that's Oliver, this is iHitSendSunday. If you're a first-time viewer, this is the show where my viewers write in and I try my best to help out. We are in week 8, everyone, which means we've been doing this for 2 months. 2 months of iHitSendSunday, that's so cool. Okay, jumping in. My favorite comments from last week were from the Kim Davis video, which was really controversial, and people had a lot to say in the comments section and stuff. I'm sorry that I was so upset. I do not take back anything I said though. But my favorite comments were from those. So the first one from Cynthia Rosas. Oh my god, I wish I could be you and have the time during my day to record a video, act like an idiot, and plus uploading it and all the edition job. What a brilliant guy. But I do feel like Cynthia probably has time if she's watching my videos and commenting and stuff. She could probably put together a little YouTube video. So Cynthia, don't give up on your dreams. And thank you for your comment, even though it was probably sarcastic. My second favorite comment was from a guy named DJ. And DJ said, Musk sweat stains under your pits. Yeah, got a little one. And she stands for what she believes. Leave her alone. She's thankful for being free. God bless her soul. Well, I mean, being free, she put herself in jail. Like, she voluntarily did. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry if you find that gross, but when I record these videos, I have to turn off my air conditioning because it's loud, and all you'd hear is... Let's jump into the real questions, okay? This is about my viewers, and I want to help out if I can. And, you know, sometimes maybe I can't, and sometimes my advice might not be the best, sometimes my opinion might not be something you agree with. But the point is, I'm trying, and I really legitimately care about my viewers. But I'm human, and I get angry, and I can be irrational, and I can say things, and you know what? That's my God-given right. Right? Okay, well, okay. Jumping in. My first email comes from someone named Carlo. I'm 16. I haven't fully come out yet. I've told my parents and a few closest friends. The first person I told was a girl that I had a relationship with, because obviously that had to end. Recently she came up to me and said that she told a few of her friends and that we weren't a thing anymore, and I was fine with that. Now her friends look at me like I'm some criminal because they notice I've gotten really close with one of my other friends because I told her I was gay. Other people start to notice too, and they don't even know half the story. They all think that I'm some bad boy, which is so not me. I'm too insecure and ugly to be one. I'm not ready to tell everyone I'm gay. I wasn't even planning on it. I feel like if I did, people wouldn't treat me the same way. I just wanted to tell my close friends and lay low for the rest of high school, but with the way things are going right now, I feel like I have to explain myself because I don't want people to talk shit about me behind my back and stuff like that. I don't know what to do or say or anything. Would you come out in high school if you had a chance? Thanks in advance. To answer your first question, would I have come out in high school? If I could go back, yeah, I absolutely would have. I let myself get paralyzed by these fears because I thought my whole world was in the vicinity of those walls. And you're 16 and you might be going through the same thing. Because hormones and high school, if I had come out in high school, I feel like I would have been a lot more better off in terms of finding my comfort level with myself earlier. So here's the deal. You're going through a rough time because people think that you're someone that you're not. And they think that you're, some kind of bad boy, despite you thinking that you're too ugly to be a bad boy, which is ridiculous, by the way. Anyone can be a bad boy. You just have to be have that, like, mysterious edge and, like, look, like, mysterious and stuff. If you have a legitimate reason as to, why you had to break up with this girl, and, if that's why people are upset with you because they think that you're just some player or whatever, if you think coming out will set you free from this drama in your life, I think that's the best case scenario. Because number one, you get to come out, which is like a really important thing. But number two, you can stop all these people talking shit about you because you're some player, bad boy, or whatever. Don't think of yourself as, ugly and insecure, because I think it perpetuates those ideas. It's not worth it to self-deprecate too much. A little bit of self-deprecation I think is healthy, but don't be too hard on yourself all the time. And good luck. This one's a little bit long, but we're gonna get through it. Hey man! First I just want to say thanks for what you're doing. You're helping a lot of people around the world. I am from Latin America. I love being a man. I dress like a man and I like men. Unfortunately, I spent most of my childhood around girls, so I have some mannerisms, which is the reason why I was bullied so badly at school. I've always felt less than other men for being a little effeminate. When I like someone, I usually feel bad and angry at myself because I can't be like them. I look at you, Steven, and I do whatever to look and be like you. You have it all, man. You make me feel jealous. I want to be like those street men who you can smell their manliness getting out of their skin naturally. I don't think it's self-pity because it's not helping me to have the life I want, because nowadays people still make fun of me at 27, and it hurts. And also 99% of gay men don't like gay guys with mannerisms. It's so clear on every gay app, and on top of that, I'm also black, so you don't have any idea how horrible this combination is. I don't know where else to find good advice. I spent all day on the internet trying to find a guide to be more masculine, but all people say is accept and love yourself just as you are. But sometimes it doesn't work like that. I'm just tired and afraid because lately I've been thinking about making a drastic decision, if you know what I mean. I just want to be the way that is more convenient to me. It's not self-hating, wanting to change a noticeable behavior, I think. Thanks for reading, and kisses from the Caribbean. I will never be able to understand the struggle of being black and being gay. There's a lot I can't understand about being black. There's a lot I can't understand about being an effeminate gay man. But I try. And if it's driving you to the point where you're questioning your life, it's gone too far. You want to be more masculine, better looking. You want to be all these things. And you're tired of people telling you just have to love and accept yourself. And I can understand that. So you're right. There's a lot about this that I can't understand. But I can understand pretty seriously what it feels like to want to change everything about yourself, and when you realize that you can't, you think it's easier to just kill yourself than to, continue being somebody that you don't want to be. That I can understand. It's hard. All right, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say it's easy. Yeah, just learn to love yourself, learn to accept yourself, and you'll be fine. Because that's not a clear-cut plan. It's not easy to want to crawl out of the hole of depression and of wanting to kill yourself. You're already a brave person, but you've lost your way. And that's okay. Everyone does. But you have to get back up. You have to remember those times that you loved your life, and you have to chase them. I don't think you need to be more masculine. I think you need to realize that being happy has nothing to do with how masculine you are. I don't think you have to, be better looking. I think you have to remember who it was who made you feel like the most beautiful person in the room. If you have those moments, try to remember what went into making them wonderful and chase those. I'm not going to tell you just learn to love and accept yourself. I'm going to tell you to chase the things that made you love and accept yourself. Those moments, those environments, and that's what's important. And please, please hold on, man. Because killing yourself because you think it's never going to get better absolutely solidifies the fact that you never will. Okay, this next one is anonymous. Homie is from Dubai. And Homie is having a lot of career anxiety. And he didn't know what he wanted to do there, but he kind of fell into these programs that were fast tracking. So this is where the questions start to come up. So he says, now I feel like a wreck. I suffer from anxiety in general, and it's been reaching its peak the whole summer. I thought I'd have things figured out by now, but I still do not know what I want to do with my life. I get stuck around the stigma that I would work at a boring 9-to-5 with absolutely no passion or ambition. I feel like I have to change my personality to market myself better. I feel like I've made one of the biggest mistakes of my life, and I cannot work around that anymore because my family will depend on me financially once I graduate and start working. I feel like I only have one chance to make it right. I can't explain it, but I really do hope you get the idea. I feel like I have wasted my parents' money on college when I have chosen the wrong course, where I could pick something that has more pay and maybe more job satisfaction. Don't get me wrong, I am trying to love it and get involved, but I feel like there are better options out there. I haven't even come out to my parents yet because having a lot of siblings, it's evident that they will have a lot on their plate. Bottom line is that I just want them to be happy, and I want to be happy, and I want to live life the way I want to. I honestly don't even know why I'm mostly anxious about my career when there are other things to worry about. I have lost the idea of what it's like to be teenagers, because most of the time I would be thinking about what the hell I'm going to do in the future for absolutely no reason. I often have dreams of leaving Dubai after a few years of work experience and transferring or getting citizenship to the US for a fresh start, save up money for myself, and send some to my parents. I guess the too long didn't read would be that I didn't know what to do with my life. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know why I'm overthinking about career choices. Anxiety is killing me. I hope you can get some sense of this mess of this letter. I just want to know whether there's someone in the community who is going through the same situation as I am, and I hope for you to for you to advise me on what I should do. Nobody is suited to make a decision for the rest of their life and when they've lived 2 decades on the planet, and they have to decide what they want to do for the rest of the decades of their life, You are already thinking about having to support your family, about, being trapped in a 9-to-5, about not being able to do the things that you want to do, that you're locked into this life, and it's causing you stress and anxiety, and you know what? It should. Sometimes it is good to have stress, but this isn't one of those cases. You shouldn't be putting yourself under so much pressure about the rest of your life right now. And I'm saying this as a hypocrite because I do the same thing, and I think we all do. We all have our breakdowns where we're like, well, what have I done, and what am I going to do? Is it enough? All these thoughts are something that it's very common. You're not alone. If you want to know what I do, this is my technique. My technique, and this is not staged. This is real life. This is my wallet, and in it I carry around this. This is my list. So when I start to feel like I'm suffocating or I'm not doing enough, I write them down. This is my list. Because focusing on long term is hard. Focusing on the rest of your life is impossible. You cannot worry about making giant shifts. What you have to worry about is taking baby steps. Now on this list, I put everything that I need to get done within the next 2 months. Don't get caught up in the giant questions of life that we're all stressing about. Get caught up in the things that you can take care of today and tomorrow and this month. That is the best way to go about it, I think. And give yourself a little bit of credit that you're human and that changing your life overnight isn't going to happen. Take baby steps, have an idea of where you want to be, and go from there. I hope that works for you. And the next one comes from Alaya. Hey Alaya, I've seen you in the comments and stuff. So she said, hey Steven, it's Alaya. I'm very thankful for the advice you gave me on my last email and your videos. I follow your channel and I find you very inspirational and fabulous. Thank you. I think you're fabulous. This email is a less serious question, less tragic note. I love your poetry, and as you know, I am a writer too. I was wondering if you have any advice for all the young poets out there, things that inspire you to write, what you wrote about for the first time when you started writing. Thank you. All the love, Alaya. What advice would I have for young poets? There's a lot of different ways to write, but poetry is something that you should write for you. Poets, I say speak your truth, even if it's embarrassing, even if it's, something you can't imagine somebody would ever like. If it's your truth, it's beautiful because it's unique to you. It's hard to go to a raw, vulnerable place, but that's where you have to go. You have to strip all of your self-defense mechanisms down and show the person that is just doing their best underneath. And have fun. Have fun with it. It doesn't always have to be sad. It doesn't always have to be anything. Poetry is art. So, run with it. All right. I hope that helped everyone, and thank you guys for opening up to me and allowing yourself to be vulnerable. That's not an easy thing to do. It's easy for me to read these things and tell you what I think is best, but to ask for help takes a really brave person. So thank you guys. We're doing 2 months. We're at 2 months of this, and I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud. Next week, iHitSendSunday week 9. And until then, thank you guys so much for writing in. Make sure to like and subscribe. You guys, that actually helps me a lot. So please like and subscribe if you like it, and if you dig hanging out with me on Sundays. And I'll see you next week. Like and subscribe. All right, bye.